Good morning, students. I hope everyone is doing great, and I hope you had a really nice weekend. This week, we are going to be learning about the different types of instruments. If you recall from Friday, I showed you my trumpet. I still am not able to get a sound out of it. I'm trying very hard, but we'll see. I'm not going to give up. But we are going to learn about the brass family. And that is one family of instrument that I do not have at school. So we don't have any trombones or trumpets or tubas, but we are going to learn about them. So basically I'm just going to read you this book, Instruments and Music Brass, by Daniel Nunn. Brass instruments: trumpet, clarinet. Clarinets are not brass instruments, by the way. People play many instruments to make music. People blow brass instruments. Not all brass instruments are made of brass. So here's a trumpet right here. People play brass instruments by making their lips buzz into a mouthpiece. People play notes by pressing keys called valves. So here's a picture of this guy blowing into the mouthpiece. And these are the buttons that are called valves that you press down. Different brass instruments. A piccolo trumpet is small. It plays high notes. A tuba is very big. It plays low notes. So here's the piccolo trumpet. And here is a tuba. A saxophone wraps around the person playing it. A trombone has a sliding tube. So often you will see these in marching bands. And here's a trombone. Very popular in Afrobeat music. For example, Fela Kuti played the trombone. Unusual brass instruments. This alphorn is very long. This tuba is very big. Look at how big this tuba. I honestly, I never had any idea that tubas could be this big. And if you look closely at this guy's fingers, he has attachments just to reach the buttons. A conch shell trumpet is made from a seashell. A didgeridoo is made from the branch of a tree. Playing brass instruments. Some people play brass instruments outside, and some people play brass instruments inside. This looks like more of a traditional orchestra or maybe Latin jazz band here. We've talked about orchestras in school. Some people play brass instruments for work. Some people play brass instruments for fun. Here's a violin. We'll be learning about string instruments another day. Making brass instruments. Some brass instruments are hard to make. Some brass instruments are easy to make. So here's a picture. It looks like a mother and daughter making some type of brass instrument with, let me see what this is, some type of mouthpiece, a soda bottle, and a tube. Maybe we can make some type of brass instrument. Play your own brass instrument. You can play your own brass instruments too. And here's the glossary. It's unusual for a book of this size. It says mouthpiece, part of an instrument that you blow into. Note, sound made by a musical instrument. We've spoken about notes at school. Valve, key on a brass instrument that you press to change the note. All right, so there's an introduction to brass instruments. And let me know if you have any interest in trying to make a brass instrument at home. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.